Good morning, kindergarten friends and families. Welcome to Monday's math lesson. We are doing a little something special today called a Make It Monday. I'll get into that a little bit later. First though, I thought we could use some counting practice. I know that's part of our math routines that we do every day. So sometimes we start at 1 and count up to 100. Sometimes we'll start at a different number and we'll go up to 100. Other times we'll start at a number and we will just stop. And so today I thought we could practice. We could start counting at 11 and end at 50. Okay, so I'll get you started, but I want to hear everybody. Okay, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm going to pause and I'm going to see if you can go all the way up to 50 and stop. Okay? All right. So I can hear you all counting from your homes right now. You're doing a great job. So remember, you're stopping at 50. All right. So remember, you can stop this video at any time in order to listen to the activity again, or just you can stop and pause it while you're counting and then pick it back up when we get into the Make It Monday activities. Okay? So I know we're asking families to take pictures, send things into us so that we can see how you're working at home. We can check in on you. We want to get pictures, see different kinds of learning activities, not just the things we're sending out, but you can also take pictures of other learning activities that you're doing. So in designing today's activity, I thought it would be great to do something called the Make It Monday. So what it is that there's different mats, and it's all picture related, but it's using things around your house to either add, to count. You're going to be making shapes, whether they're 2D or 3D. We're also going to be measuring. Okay, so I'm just going to go through some materials that I have here at home before we go into the mats. So the mats ask for you if you have like anything like sticks. So I have some popsicle sticks here. I have some that are the thicker or around the middle, and then they're the long. I also have a regular popsicle stick, so it's a little bit shorter, a little bit on the thinner side. Okay, so using different kinds of sticks of either different lengths, different widths are going to give you different results. So you might want to experiment using different things for just the one mat. All right, so then the other sticks I've had them for a really long time, and so they're a popsicle stick, but they're very small. So again, you are going to have a different number of sticks depending upon the size that you choose, all right, or whatever object that you have. They also said you could use straws. Well, mine are in the classroom right now, so I don't have those today. Some other materials that you, because they're going to have you build different shapes, whether they're 3D. So if you have toothpicks, those work out great. If you have marshmallows, something soft. I was trying to think of something soft that I don't have marshmallows, but I'm thinking if you have erasers, maybe those would be soft enough that a toothpick might be able to go into. Okay. Also, okay, they asked for string, so I went downstairs. I do a lot of arts and crafts here at home, so I had some twine that you could use. You could unroll and use that. I have ribbon that I use to make our parents' activities, gifts around the holidays. So I brought some of that upstairs. And I think that's all I had for material. So just be creative. You can use Legos, you can use blocks. Again, it can just be anything, crayons, markers, anything that you can use to measure the different activities or build the different objects that they're asking you to build. Okay? So let me just get my sticks here. All right. So some of the skills that we're going to be focusing on today are counting. So I just wanted to, that's why I wanted to warm us up in our little chat at the beginning of doing some counting. We're going to be adding, right? You're going to be doing some shapes, some 2D shapes, all right? So the first one, and all of my friends at school know that this is one of my favorite animals. We have a lot of them in our classroom. So owls, all right? So the mat says, so it's at the top, it says, make it Monday. It says, owl, owl, add the dots on the domino for me. What can be the sum? So remember the word sum means total. What can the sum be? Make it with 2 different objects at home for me. So you can build it the first time using a set of objects. The second time you're going to build it, you're going to use a different set of objects. All right, so you can even make up your own Make It Monday, and you can do your own domino. So it doesn't have to be the 4 and the 2. It could be 1 and 5. It could be 3 and 2. All right, you can get creative. All right. So I just want to point out our chart before I go on. So here, it says, I can explain my thinking. And it says, I use these tools and strategies. So remember, the tools are the things that we're using to create the objects. Let me fix my H here. Okay, all right. And the strategies are ways that you use to solve a problem, all right? And it says, I solved it differently because, so again, depending upon the materials that you use and the sizes of the different materials, you may come up with a different answer. It says, I can prove my answer because, and so we know that one of our math vocabulary words is to double check. So this could be a way for you to double check, prove that answer. Okay, make sure you had it correct. And it says, I can solve this in more than one way. So remember, there's always a way to solve a problem, and it can be different from your partner's thinking. It can be different from your family's thinking, as long as you are able, right, to prove your answer. Okay, you know that you're on the right track. All right. So that was our first Make It Monday. So remember, take pictures, send them to your classroom teacher. We want to see them. You can post them to us. All right. So the next one for Make It Monday, and we have 4 of these all together, but each one is a different skill. We have, oh, what do you see? Make the shape for me. What shape do you think it is? I'm going to wait and see if you can answer what shape this is. You're right. It's a triangle. And here's another question. Is a triangle a 2D shape or is it a 3D shape? And I'm going to wait and see if you can answer. And you're right. It's a 2-dimensional shape. This one's flat, right? So it says using sticks, straws, string, even crackers, and other things you can use to make your triangle. All right, so we really want to see these. Again, take those pictures, be creative. All right, here's our next one. So if I just showed you a 2D shape, now I'm going to show you a 3-dimensional shape. All right, what shape is this one? You're right, it's a cube. All right, it's a cube. So it says, oh, what do you see? Make this 3D shape for me. Use sticks, straws, string, marshmallows, toothpicks, and anything else that you can find at home to make this 3-dimensional shape that is a cube. Okay. And our last one, I brought up a book from my cellar, okay, my basement. All right, and I'm not going to read the book, but I just wanted to show you because the next thing you're going to do, you're going to measure it Monday. All right, so it says, find a book at home. Choose a tool and measure it for me. So here it says you can use goldfish, and we've got tons of those in the classroom. String, pennies, blocks, anything else you can find. What is the length? And you can compare it in different ways. So just to show you, the length of the book, okay, is going to be from top down. So you're going to go along the spine of the book to measure, okay? And remember, the width is going out, so it's going from left to right, okay, just like the direction that we read in. So if you want, you can check the length, and then you can check the width, okay? So I hope you enjoyed doing the Make It Monday activities today. We encourage families to please take pictures of your child's work so that we can comment on them. We're really looking forward to seeing the creativity that everybody has. But for now, I hope you have a magnificent Monday and keep learning. Bye.